Hello and welcome everyone. Now today in this video we are going to talk about that whether you should give IIFT exam or not. Okay, is the topic for today. Now, why are we taking this particular video today? Is because CAT notification is out. Okay, a couple of days ago, and typically the routine is such that after 1 week after CAT notification, you would expect IIFT notification also coming in. So yes, we might expect IIFT notification sometime in the second week of August. So before that, we everyone here should have that clarity that whether you are planning to give IIFT exam or not. Okay, so I've covered all the major points on the board that you see here. Okay, I've covered all those points. Okay, so you can see this video till the very end and be very sure that whether you want to apply for IIFT exam or not. Okay, so first thing first is about the MBA IB, okay, which is the international business, because IIFT gives you MBA in international business. Okay, that's a very important thing to understand. So that's the very first point, because a lot of people say that, sir, I want to do a MBA in marketing or operations, IT. Okay, so I don't want to do an MBA in IB. Okay, so you think that the scope of IB is less. Okay, the scope of international business is less. That's why a lot of people don't give IIFT exam. So let's understand firstly what it is. Now, IB program, if you go through the detailed curriculum on the IIFT website, you will see this, that it is nothing but it's a combination of the core MBA subjects. Okay, so first you would go through the normal, finance subjects and marketing, operations, HR, everything. Okay, so you would go through the core of that, and then you would also learn the international subjects on the same thing. Okay, that means international finance, okay, international marketing, international human resource, international operations. Okay, so what happens in this case, you are learning both the core concepts of management and also the same concept if it goes globally. Okay, if you have to deal business, okay, on a global perspective, how would you deal with that? Those subjects are also there. Now, even the corporates, for that matter, understand this, that the curriculum of IB has got the focus towards core subjects as well as the international or the global perspective of the core subjects as well. That's why, be it the Indian companies or the global companies, they treat IIFT, IIM, the IB MBA that offers, okay, that is being considered at the same level with the other top colleges. So in terms of placements and everything, you will see that there is not much of difference. Okay, in fact, it's the same companies. A lot of people from IIFT college, okay, who gets placed in a normal Indian company, okay, or a multinational company, just like you get placements in the top IIMs and all that. So I think this should not be a concern area. Okay, that you don't want to do IIFT just because of it offers IB. This should not be the criteria. Okay, so this is the first point that I wanted to be sure of. Okay, so I've given clarity on that. Second thing is, there's a lot of people think that there's only one exam. Okay, I'm going to study all this effort that I'm going to take, that is going to be only for one exam. Okay, so is it worthwhile to take that or not? Okay, so first thing first is, you are definitely preparing for CAT, okay, and aiming for the IIMs. So that is the main body, that's the main structure under which you are doing your preparation. Now let's look at that. Okay, if in IIFT, okay, last year there were somewhere around approximately 61,000 test takers who took exam, and there were around 500 seats, okay, which are there in all the three campuses together. Okay, so they have a Kakinada campus, okay, which I think has started last year only. So you have that particular campus which also offers around a total of, okay, you have 500 seats. If you compare that with CAT, okay, you will see that CAT has got what, 2,20,000 aspirants, okay, in terms of test takers, 2,10,000, 2,15,000 was the test takers somewhere last year, though the number of people who registered for CAT were 2,40,000. However, IIMs have got only 3,000 seats. Okay, so this is typically like slightly more than 1%, okay, and this is slightly less than 1%. So in terms of the ratio of people who are getting selected, okay, finally after clearing the exam, it's almost the same, which is close to 1% of the test takers. Okay, so that is the very common thing. Okay, so I don't think in terms of competition, you go for CAT or you go for IIFT, the competition in terms of the ratio of people who get selected, okay, is that changing? According to me, no. Okay, alright, so if you even look at the testing pattern and everything, you will see that in CAT, if you score like 50% of the score, which is like 150 out of 300, you usually end up getting a 99 percentile. Okay, Last year onwards, IIFT had a major shift in their paper pattern. So now their overall marking scheme last year was 300. Before that, it used to be 100 overall. Okay, so but usually the cutoff score used to be the same. Okay, which is like around 35 to 40% or 42% of the marks that you get, which would end up getting you a 99 percentile in IIFT exam. Again, pretty much same here. Okay. All right, let's look at in terms of preparation. What is the student supposed to do that? So one advantage that IIFT gives you is this. Okay, what is this? This is that you have no sectional cutoff. Okay, so no sectional, not time limit foundation that you have in IIFT. Okay, just like in CAT, you have only 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Over here you have nothing like that. Okay, so you have the liberty of focusing on a particular section where your strength area lies. Okay, so definitely that's the advantage that IIFT gives you. So you can definitely push in more on that side and clear the overall cutoff, and then make sure that you only take the required efforts to clear the sectional cutoff for the other sections. Alright, so in terms of cons, okay, pretty much same. Okay, you have arithmetic, geometry, okay, and modern maths, which covers, which has a heavy weightage. Okay, in fact, arithmetic has got the most heavy weightage, which is again what we get to see in CAT. Okay, right? If you see CAT for past 5 years, okay, the weightage towards arithmetic has increased drastically. Alright, let's look at this. Okay, so now you have data interpretation. Okay, because it's a speed-based exam. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. It does not give you logic-based DI. It gives you only and only calculation-based data interpretation. So that also is an advantage for people who are good in doing speed maths or speed calculations. Okay, LR is typically 4 sets. Okay, arrangement-based sets. Okay, that they had given you. Apart from that, verbal, okay, yes, there's a good amount of focus on vocabulary. So people who are preparing for non-CAT exams, okay, be it NMAT, SNAP, IIFT, you guys need to focus a lot on vocabulary. So we have in our workshop sessions, okay, we have this words, vocabulary sprint. Okay, we take those kind of sessions, so you can attend that and take benefit from that as well. Alright, so you have RCs that come majorly from the Indian sources, just like CAT. CAT you majorly focuses on international magazines and all that. That's not the scenario here. You should focus on the Indian sources, majorly the business and economic related news that you have, okay, from the Indian newspapers, magazines. They are enough, okay, in terms, okay, if you are preparing for IIFT exam. Now, major thing that I highlighted here is GK. Now, GK is crucial. Now, GK is something that you are not doing definitely for CAT. Okay, so you for IIFT, that is really crucial, and a lot of times people are not able to clear the sectional cutoff of GK, and that is the reason why they are not able to clear the overall. They are not able to get a interview call from IIFT. People are able to clear the overall cutoff. Okay, the other sectional cutoffs are done, but GK sectional cutoffs are usually not done. Now, GK of IIFT itself is an elaborate topic. Okay, so I would take another set of videos on that. Okay, which would focus towards the GK part of how you are supposed to prepare and everything. However, one thing is for sure. Okay, that you should not be taking GK towards the fag end. Okay, and then 1 month you will be trying all the GK. Okay, that is not a good idea at all. Okay, so ideally there should be some small dose of GK happening on a daily basis. For that, okay, people who have joined MBAP, okay, they would know that you have our GK update section where every day we have divided into different areas. Okay, so you have GK coming up from geography, from current affairs in terms of politics, sports, okay, business. Okay, so it's being classified in different categories. So every day you get those updates, you prepare from that, and till now we have seen that a lot of our students who have cleared IIFT before, okay, they have got questions from that particular GK as well. So yes, this is what okay, I would suggest overall points, okay, towards this, which in a nutshell, okay, that I don't think there is much of difference, okay, with regards to the other non-CAT exams and IIFT. So people who are focusing, in fact, even for people who are giving CAT, I would suggest IIFT is a very good exam. Okay, it's a very stable exam also, and the best part, okay, the best part what I would suggest any one of you to give IIFT is only because it does not have any scaling. Okay, it has got one time, okay, where all the 60,000 test takers are going to sit, and that one slot, okay, same paper, everyone, okay, and it is going to be a very fair thing, okay, where a lot of people have doubts over CAT scaling process, normalization process. Nothing of that sort happens in IIFT. So that's pretty much stable there in terms of the score that you're going to get. So that's why I would suggest that IIFT is an exam definitely students should give. Okay, and a lot of times I also see that people who are not from the northern side, okay, they are not much aware of IIFT exam, and that's why they don't go for it. My call is this: definitely give IIFT exam, okay, and start focusing on GK, because if you're not doing GK, then probably you will not be able to give even that exam, okay, even CMAT exam. So you have 3 exams which have got GK. So it is important. It's not that it's not important. So please go ahead, okay, and start doing that GK dose from the MBAP app, okay, that we have. Okay, start doing that on a daily basis. That will also help a lot of you guys to prepare for your exam. And in case you have any doubts further, okay, regarding IIFT exam, college, and all of that, okay, please let me know in the comment section, and we'll be there to help you. All the best. Thank you.